What's going on, people? How you doing? TK Pryor, Masterwealthbuilders LLC. I am your financial literacy guy. Come at you with a video every day. Today, I just want to talk to you about fixed index annuities. What is it? How does it help you? And why is the best place to save money? Now, the general concept is you sign a piece of paper. The piece of paper is a contract that you have with a insurance company where they say, give me your money. I'm going to give you a fixed rate of return over time so that when you get to retirement age, the money you gave me multiplied to the point where it pays you a pension or income, typically till 114. So that is the reason why a fixed index annuity is the best place to save. You're going to get compound interest around 21%. You're going to get tax deferred growth. You're going to get a death benefit equal to the value of your account. You're going to be in a position where you have access to your cash even though you're not in retirement. Once a year on your anniversary date, you can take out up to 12%. So guess what? This is the best place to save. So how does it generally work? You sign a contract, you look at an illustration, shows you what your money will multiply. You do a rollover where you take money, 1035 it into the fixed index annuity. Typically a index, right? It could be the S&P 500, could be BlackRock, could be NASDAQ, but it's linked to an index. And how that works is you get some of the upside potential, but none of the downside risk. Your growth, right? As the index performs, you get a higher rate of return than just the base rate, right? Your base rate could be 6.5, but your index could be 23 points on the S&P 500. You'll get 17 points out of the 23. They make money on the spread, but the additional percentage goes higher than the fixed rate of 6.5. So you add the difference, and that's how much you're credited for that year. Principal protection, whenever the index goes to negative, your account doesn't go to negative. You just get a zero credit from that index if it's negative. You can pay for a 1% floor, but typically you have a 0% floor included with your contract. So the tax deferred growth just means you pay when you take the money out. But you can do a backdoor Roth where midway you convert it to a Roth IRA. And that's another option. So there's no direct market investment. That just means that essentially your money's not in the stock market. So you don't have to worry about economic downturn, volatility. The potential for income for life. So 114, that's typically longer than most people live. So once you annuitize or you start taking payments, it's going to pay you till 114. You can customize it. Typically, I do 4 index. So 1 year, 2 year on the payout. That's the customization. 25% in 4 different indexes out of 100% allocation, and then a 1 year payout, 2 year payout, so that you're maximizing your money. So yeah, all of this is the reason why this is the best place to put your cash. Really, if you want to get started and you want to look into how do you set up a fixed index annuity, just click the link in my bio. Schedule a free consultation. We'll do a strategy session. I will show you what the multiplication looks like. And the best example of this would be, a penny doubled every day, except in this case, it's going to pay you every year, right? And depending upon how aggressive you contribute, you can see the doubling effect within 3 to 7 Just depends on how aggressive you contribute. But I'm here to help those who are willing to learn. Hopefully you got a little bit out of this lesson on fixed index annuities. Deposit bonus, another benefit. I'll tell you guys that we're offering up to 21% deposit bonus, not just on your first deposit, but on every deposit you make for the first 12 months. And then we have another company that does 11% for 3 years. So deposit bonus is another one of those things that can multiply your money in addition to everything else I mentioned. So, hey guys, let's get started. Get yourself a fixed index annuity. It's the best place to save money.